Hi, friends. It's Saturday, heading on 6 o'clock. I have absolutely nothing to tell you today, but I'm doing a video anyway because I just I had the afternoon. I was at Hamilton first thing this morning, but I had the rest of the day off. Just met a friend, went to a meeting, just went out and had a burger, and I was going to take the subway because I'm down in the Village. I used to spend so much time down here when I worked down here on Tony and Tina's wedding 100 years ago. But now I'm never down here, so it's interesting to see, like, oh, that used to be that used to be that used to be that. So much is different. But we left. I was going to take the train at West 4th, and I thought, you know what? It's so nice out. Let me just walk a little. So I've just walked up to where the 14th Street train is, and I think because it's so nice, I'm going to continue walking up to where 23rd Street station is. I'll probably jump on the train there because the stretch from 23rd up to 34th gets kind of gross, and from 34th to 42nd, definitely ew. I don't need to walk that. I've seen plenty of that. Oh, here's something interesting. Behind me here on the corner of 8th Avenue and 14th Street, that's the Museum of Illusions. Is it actually there or not? Maybe it's an illusion. If you're ever in New York, take time to go to the Museum of Illusion. It is so much fun. Maybe I'll bookend this video with some pictures of me and Kiki at the Museum of Illusion. It's just such a good time. It's little. You can do it in an hour or so, but it's definitely with two people or more because you want to do photo setups where, like, I'm super tall and she's super small. Things like that, the way it's just optical illusion, where you're standing, where she's standing kind of things. Fun. So what else can we talk about today? Nothing. Got nothing to tell you. Do you have any good Tony and Tina's wedding stories from working down in the West Village doing... God, do we ever talk about that show? It was my start in wardrobe before Union. It was an Italian wedding spoof, which was scripted and improv. There were definitely all the characters at the wedding, and you go to an actual church on Christopher Street to watch them get married. Then you go to the reception hall 3 blocks away to watch the reception. So it's scripted in that, like, the church especially has a definite script, but how you get from point A to point B was always improvised. And then even the reception is kind of going off the band leader, the DJ guy, is kind of leading the next speeches from the maid of honor, and then the caterer, and then so everybody had their kind of, but how you got from A to B again was all dependent on audience. So we had some fun over there. That was a stupid ass show. Good God, we had a good time. With a wedding dress that had to look brand new 7 shows a week, in a reception hall with smoking, ziti, red wine, cake, and it ends up with her being so drunk that the room smashes cake in her face, and I still have to tell her and the girls, when that moment's coming, you need to lean forward, because if that cake dribbles down your chest and into all the beading on your bodice, oh, you're going to make my life a hell. And of course it would happen. I always tell the girls, and then they run into the restroom to help her clean herself off while she's crying, and I was like, if it's in the beads, you got to blot, don't rub. Please, guys. We found out things like, if you get ziti and pasta sauce on it, because it was like a cheesy sauce, let it dry and you can just scrape it, flake it right off. If it's red wine, God help you. We used to use a product called Carbona. It was toxic. You're rubbing it into there. The other thing was, we would put a literal full can of Scotchgard spray, which is now banned because it killed there was an ozone hole right above the reception hole at Tony and Tina's wedding. We used to put a can of Scotchgard in that wedding dress every time it got cleaned twice a week. Oh, honey. But we had fun. Oh, one other thing. When Tina would get really drunk, one of the girls, oh, Kelly, she was so good. She'd be super drunk with the knife to cut the cake in a big tacky Italian wedding dress with a veil on, all drunk. And she'd have the knife to cut the cake and she'd be going, I'm Freddy Krueger. Because they were from Queens. So we had fun with Queens accents, for sure. Oh my God. I think I already told you this one. Zana, one of the bridesmaids, Zana, Zana. Oh God, Zana, you got Zorg Barrette. You need to get some gum because you got Zorg Barrette. Anyways, okay, blah, blah, blah. Good night.